Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Benfica.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Oh, what's he done? Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele, and he's cut it out. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Ibrahimovic. Benfica are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Yamal has a look inside the box. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball's come loose here. Real chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That has been slung wide. Neymar gets flagged offside. Chiellini. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Terrific header! Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's on the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Caresses it through. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Cruyff. That's a delicate pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. And it's Gullit.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And This is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command.
He's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Benfica heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cannavaro cuts it out. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos looking for the run. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Good effort from distance. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Benfica were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Benfica certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And that's an excellent interception. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. It's Ronaldinho! And for a moment, time stood still. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Benfica are looking to go forward now. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival, Ronaldinho. And here's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
That is a brilliant interception. Sané, and the counter is on. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good run down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they can break here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So, a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
A case now of complete control. He's having a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. He's takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Incoming delivery. Has another go! Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here. Sané. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Now it's Sané. That's a good run down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
There will be 3
Cafu.
minutes added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. So much time and space here. Seedorf! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Benfica really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Frankfurt against Benfica.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar, just eases him off the ball. Beckham, probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Beckenbauer. And it's Gullit. And he was quick to react. Belletti. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He shifted it to the flank. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. First quarter of an hour gone. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Bergkamp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Dink through. Now it's Cruyff. Shot, surely! Goal! Benfica! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely.
Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a terrific run. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pelé. He's free, he has got space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cole. Beckenbauer.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. And this is De Bruyne. Zanetti has given away a free kick. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cole, can he get on the end of it? Guti! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Guti deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Beckenbauer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Cruyff. That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Guti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cole looking to play him in. Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So it is still 0-0. That is good alertness. Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Bullet. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. It's played through for him. Chance, surely! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball. Hoisted in. Beckenbauer gets it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Could be danger here. And it's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Bullet dominates aerially so often. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Neymar. Otto attempts a clearance. Cruyff.
Benfica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Neymar. Nice looking ball. Neymar has it in a wide position. There's the delivery. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now he's off and running. Terrific header! It's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne gets across and deals with it. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That ball looks a good one. Guti receives it in a good position here. Bullet. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Benfica are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Por favor, utilizem o parque de estacionamento do estádio e outros parques circundantes.
Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling for the second period. Cole shapes the shoot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Guti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Guti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a shot! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4, Neymar. Número 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication. Bullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Guti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos, Roberto Baggio, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 13. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 20.
Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. And back to the goalkeeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cole. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Somewhat off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Baggio, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Zanetti gets it clear. Zanetti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Seedorf. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. So, what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pelé. Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Gets a good foot in there. Bullet. A probing pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great ball, and he's in here. Zanetti made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. That's a cute ball. Solid goal! And that has been knocked clear. He won't be happy with that one. Played back in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti goes steaming forward. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in, and he's gone backward here. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played backwards here. Nice looking ball. Mateus. Well, he was clearly... Oh, they could be caught out here. Good ball, good take. Over to the left. No, again, there's no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Back into the middle. Look at the space here. He's got full. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Half-time getting close now. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pelé, Neymar, Pelé, Chiellini. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Corner number 2 then.
Neymar. Número 21. Número 13. Número 11. Número 14.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's through. Great chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Out of play for a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo gets through on his own. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Benfica presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Roberto Baggio. Hazard. He is through here. Now it's a mighty effort. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. And he's in on goal! And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Baggio. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
Oh, he's been caught on it! It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Backward it goes. Beckenbauer. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Jordan Henderson. And it's Zanetti. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Zanetti. And it's De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maldini. And it's Hullet. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. He is through here. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Best. Mbappe, chance for a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in good.
Best goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He gets big, and it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Beckenbauer.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff. Shot could be on. And the shot's on here. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Cruyff, and he was quick to react. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Half an hour played now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well measured. He's beaten. Tries a shot! It's there! Benfica are back in business. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another. This has become one superb game of football. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
In with the challenge. Great vision. Mbappe. Decent chance! In for the pieces! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lofted upfield. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Pelé, just eases him off the ball. Best, and it's Iniesta. Pelé. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. And this is Pelé! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pullet. Vieira does well to get it back. Oh, good. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And we're off again.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's clever. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pelé deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've played it short. Shoots! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Carlos did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Nicely weighted ball. Best!
Benfica have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Could be danger here! And this is Pullet. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 3, Vieira. Number 19, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 6,
Cruyff with the short one.
Number 13,
And here's Cruyff.
O'Shea. Number
He is
23,
through here.
Brian
Nice
Robson.
control.
Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Hullet, Cafu. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Shot, surely! He scores! And they get themselves in front! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. And a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. Big chance! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have ourselves a real game. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Not the most accurate pass. Might be danger here. And he shoots! They've done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
After 8
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Coming on to replace him is
Clinical, just clinical.
Neymar.
What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for the run. Best. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And a quick reminder
Cristiano
today that
Ronaldo,
parking
a
in the area
huge
around the
performance,
stadium is strictly
answering the
forbidden.
call.
Please use parking provided by the club.
What a
or any other
turnaround.
paid
Victory
parking
from the
facilities in
jaws
the
of
area.
defeat. Enjoy that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Big chance! Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan have their second corner now. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls, and he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Benfica still without a single shot on target. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bullet. And it's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. Pulls it back.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Turns back here, probably the best option. He's looking wide, played back in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Beckenbauer. Messi, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. That is a brilliant interception. Zico for Messi, played out towards the right wing, knocks it into space, spread neatly. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Benfica! That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So which chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And this is Pele, and the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Benfica go into the lead. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear. We get a throw in. And this is Zeke. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Flings it across. Keeper gets his hands on it. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Zico. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great ball and he's in
Ci
here.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Oh, goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Shevchenko. And here's Zico. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Benfica are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the battle. He rises! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Benfica take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pele, and it's Messi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Defending of the desperate variety.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, numero 18, Messi, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, Kaká, il numero 7, Totti, il numero 23. Ecco, attenzione, un cambio.
Mohamed Salah. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Benfica have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that's been one straight back. Totti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Azar. Roberto Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thinks one through. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Baggio with the cross. Kaká. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Totti. And this is Roberto Carlos. A mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! Seedorf. Foot in. Out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And this is Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Thuram. Maldini. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Eto'o. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. It's Eto'o! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Totti. Salah. Shot could be on. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has a look out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Seedorf. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention.
A header! Mohamed Salah. Can he spark a counter here? Salah. Great vision. Totti. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Milan get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. And that will be the final act. Benfica can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they...